Hey y'all, come on in. How y'all doing today? Hey y'all, come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Honey, if you wanna know how I feel good. I feel good all over. Y'all, come on, I'm trying to stretch my leg out. I'm trying to stretch and walk up and down my sidewalk. And it's so pretty. Hey, Mama Shirley Jacob. It's so good loving somebody, y'all. When somebody love you back. Come on in here. I'm going to give me a couple of more little walks. I'm going to chit, chatter, watter, patter, rat, tat, tat. Hey, Nita Chadwick. And then I'm going to come on back and keep on walking it out. I didn't know the weather was going to be this nice today. It's warm, honey. My little clothes. It's warm today. So we're going to do a little more sidewalk. Hey, Jeanette MacArthur. I've been miss seeing you, Booker. How y'all doing today? Get in here, Elsa. Hey, Alicia Pratt. Look at all my supporters coming through. Hey, Barry Williams, Monica Burney, Rosemary Turner. Oh, my gosh. She gets so jealous. Oh, gosh. Can I walk it out just a little bit and come right back? Hey, so remember, I'm finna walk away. So don't get mad. I'm holding my cane. All right? I'm holding my cane and I'm balancing with it. So bear with me, Rosemary. It's warm out here. It is. Trying to get that feeling to start coming back in my leg. Y'all, it is warm out here. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggled tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggled tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. It's morning somewhere, honeybees. Let me work it out one more time. I see you, Linda Calabro. I saw you, cuz, when I was walking away. I saw you, Krista Katie Woo Woo. Yes, I did. I saw you. Oh, my God. I feel that right now. Oh, my goodness. Ooh-wee. I feel that right now. I'm trying, y'all. I am trying to get this thing back. I feel it right now. I feel that pull. That means I'm walking it out. What you say, Deacon Calvin? I'm walking it out. Because I got to stretch, but it's hurting. I'm not going to tell y'all it ain't hurting. Ooh-wee, I'm sweating too. I get a little, feel a little clammy hitting me. It is 70-something degrees. It is hot out here. It's getting hot out here. So take off all your clothes. I'm getting so hot in here. I want to take my clothes off. Shut up, Deacon Calvin. Y'all, I got so many things. Oh, God almighty. Here come Queena. She pulling up. Look. Should have told her to give me something to eat, but I got something. She pulling up with something. Y'all, we gotta go to a grocery store. And I gotta load up on. That's why I said walk it out and give me some dap. Alright? Dap is gonna be my Black History moment. Walk it out and give me some dap. Listen, I am trying my best to get this injection medication circulating in my body. I'm trying to move. Does it hurt? Yes. Does it burn? Yes. Is the leg weak? Yes. The leg is weak and I can tell it because it feels like I can't feel, you know. But I hadn't had an injection since May of last year. So it's to be expected that it's got to build up. Now, I don't know how many people I got on here. I can't tell you if the start button working. I can't see nothing, right? Happy birthday to who? Whose birthday is it today? I just missed it. I want to do you a happy birthday song. You ever tried that Kerrygold butter? Yeah. Yeah, I use Kerrygold. I'm going to tell you one thing what I found out about butter. And yes, you can tell a little difference in it. Just like I can tell when I don't use Land O'Lakes versus using somebody else's. But the good thing about it is, if it's real butter and it's churned right, you can pull the flavor out of it. I'm trying to get everything back in movement, circulating, and everything. Here she comes down the hill. I'm walking my sidewalk back and forth. And you could put a little drink in the freezer for me. And I'm going to pay you. And how much you say you want to lose, skinny as you are?
I'm just losing my stomach.
You doing sit-ups?
No, I'm going to do my first injection on Saturday. I'm off.
You're doing an injection? What's an injection? Huh? They gave you something?
Yeah.
Small as you are? I can't get it.
What? Bye.
You brought me something to eat?
You want some?
No, I didn't know you brought me something. You giving me?
Saying, you want some? Oh, that's just water. I had just grabbed some
thank
water.
you. Okay.
But I just grabbed a little kale salad.
Oh.
And some chicken. I told you I'm not.
Well, you don't need to lose no more weight. When you had 4 kids. Put that in the freezer. I can't believe it. They would even give you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy that they would give her some injection medicine to lose weight. And she that small. But they won't give it to me. I have to pay out of pocket. I'm coming back, y'all. I'm starting to feel like me again. And I really want to go down the road to buy up my beef. I need to buy a whole cow, to be honest with you, so it'll last a while. But the nearest farm, I think, that sells the meat like that, it might be about 2 or 3 hours away. And the doctor would not, I'm not a diabetic. She ain't either. What kind they give you?
Ozempic.
Ozempic? Oh, girl, that's going to make you so skinny like you on drugs.
I didn't know.
They say that Ozempic is rough. She did? Oh, yeah, because she's a diabetic.
No.
Who?
She not.
Your mom? Yes, she is.
No, she not.
She was.
She was pre-diabetic.
Because she had one of them things on her arm.
She was pre-diabetic, but she ended up changing over with that.
And what she taking?
Changing her food. She don't take that now. She off of it.
Because that's why she lost all that weight.
But she said, yeah, it was like, that's enough.
How small is she now? Well, you can pick it back up. You can start back eating. I'm saying that's with anything. But see, like how you trying to change your diet, that's good. Just eat you can't eat much. You'll only be able to eat a little bit. See, I didn't get Ozempic. I bought an over-counter Manjaro. And but I've been paying $300 and something. I'm not gonna pay no more. This last set I got is gonna be the last for me. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. That's a whole bill. I'm talking to Gwen. Tell him, hey. Yeah. That's a whole bill.
Trying to get what's the
It's like that salad you got right there. You can make that.
Hello.
Hey, y'all. So I said, let's walk it out because I'm walking up and down my sidewalk and give me some dap. Well, today's Black History is going to be on dap. D-A-P. Y'all done heard of the fist bump called give me some dap. Gwena, give me some dap. Let me do it again. Give me some dap. Wait a minute. We got to hit hands, dude. All right? And sometimes they would hit their chest. The dap stands for dignity and pride. I don't know if y'all knew that. But if you hear somebody say, give me some dap, it stands for dignity and pride. The dap started during the Vietnam War. Black soldiers, to show each other love and support, they gave each other a fist bump called the dap. It was their way of saying that they acknowledged each other. It was their way of saying they were proud of what they were doing. And the dap carried out beyond the Vietnam War, but it never ended. And it was our form of acknowledging that we were black and that we were proud. And that you done heard them say, I'm black and I'm proud. You done heard them say dignity. So the DAP stood for dignity and pride. D-A-P. Now I wrote a little poem. And it's my own literature poem that I wrote because I used to spit. That's a term when you go and do poetry. And it's entitled, The Girl is Black. I guess you heard that the girl is back. She's tall, pretty, and she's black. She comes from a town where they rap to the rhythm of the beat. She carries herself with dignity and pride. That's that. For her mom said, you have nothing to hide. Give me some dap, Gwena. So hold your head up and hold it high. For when you hold it down, you would have wished you would have died. Be glad, girl, you're black. Give me a dap. And be proud. Spit, 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 spit. I wrote that because that was our signature of letting each other know that we were proud of each other, fighting that war, and that we honored and that we loved each other. We could not speak when we wanted to. We couldn't move when we wanted to. So we had to come up with something. The same way we do in church. Honey, we talking about sign language today, ain't we? The same way we do in church. When we lift that one finger up to acknowledge that we need to leave out of church to go to the bathroom. To acknowledge that we need something. To get somebody's attention. Because this is what we were taught to do in slavery. To get the slave owner's attention. We put that one finger up and we waited until we were acknowledged. Yeah. And then we still use this. I know I use this today. I got a lot of poetry. And it's already been, that's already been taken care of. A lot of my stuff. But this finger right here, we use it even today in church. We use it as a sign of I need to interrupt and get up and go to the restroom. Sometimes the ushers see your finger up. They come tell you you can go. We use this to enter in and enter out of building. We use this in a business meeting. We use this in a church meeting. We use this to get the pastor's attention. When he see that finger up without nothing coming out of your mouth, then they acknowledge you. The DAP was used, D-A-P, dignity and pride. The DAP was used to let us know, I see you, my brother, DAP. I see you, my sister, DAP. Dignity, DAP, and pride. So the next time you do a fist bump to one of your brothers and sisters, and they used to fist in the war, and in the Vietnam War, they would fist bump and then hit each other's chest. Man, that's deep. How the sign language. You know, I do sign language, and that's deep. You know, how we, you know, did these things just to be able to communicate without getting whipped. See, I love you. Yes, I do. See, I'm telling y'all, oh, Gwen, that smells so good. But is it good? Gwen, I can make that. You know what they did, right? All they did was take that and saute that kale. I don't know what. But it looked like they didn't put much seasoning on it, and they probably didn't. And sprinkled them some, like white feta cheese on it, and grilled chicken. And you know what? I think, because kale is bitter, I think I like mine with spinach. Just don't cook the spinach till it withers down to absolutely nothing. Just barely cook it.
It's good. I'm just eating something because I ain't had nothing.
Give me a pinch. I'm gonna take that out there. You ain't got no dressing on it?
It's Italian.
Dressing. That's what it is.
Yeah. It kept sending me to log my lunch. So
that's good.
Yeah. I was like,
I would mix kale. I would mix the kale and the spinach. And it's simple. You don't need all that stuff. The cheese don't pull the rest of it through. As long as you have a tart cheese. I'm finna fry me a bologna. All right. You are absolutely right. I like what you said. Jeanette Alexander said that is deep, how we were taught to acknowledge one another, greet each other with a date and an actual friendly hug. I wish we get back to that day. Sylvia Hazelwood, good afternoon. Sister Trace and everyone, love, peace, and blessings. Thank you. I love you, Sylvia. Yes, I do. Okay. I don't know how y'all keep putting. Tell me how many people I got. But we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna do part 2. For all of y'all that wasn't in life lessons last night, we had like 100 and something people over there. But we're talking about dried up, stretched out, and made whole. And we were talking about when your brook dries up. There come a time in life things dry up, friendships dry up, marriages dry up, and you keep holding on to them, and eventually you're gonna have to go. Ain't no life supply. Have y'all ever tried to dig a well, or you ever tried to dig a water trench? When the water is done now, you got to find another spot. They used to take sticks. This still, this is everyday history, but it's the truth. I don't care who you was, black or white or what. If you lived on land that required a well, they would get 2 sticks, 2 clothes hangers, and crisscross them over each other. And they knew how to walk the ground until those clothes hangers did a shifting. And when it did that, they tell you dig your well right here. The water is right here. Now they had to know what they were doing, and they would be right. You pay people to come out and walk your property to tell you where you would be able to dig your well and find water. But when your well runs dry, they used to say you don't miss your water till your well run dry. A well is clearly underground water, but it's getting it from the natural source of rain and things like that. Y'all, I arched my eyebrows today. Can y'all tell? Look, I arched them, baby, and I did me a hairline today. I did my hairline too. I used a straight razor and cleaned myself up. Y'all can't touch that, and I ain't got a lick of makeup on. Look at that. When did I put a whipping under my brow? Baby, you can't touch it.
I went from this down 14.
Take 14 from that? How long you been on it?
Not long.
Well, mine ain't working. I done lost. I can tell. I can tell in my face. But here's the thing. The more you weigh, you don't see it as quick as you do with somebody that. But you had lost prior to that.
Yeah. But then I picked it back up.
Well, no, you didn't pick. When we got sick, you didn't pick it back up.
Child, when I went after that, I got on
When you first come back home, when you were bigger, you were much bigger.
Yeah.
When we was cooking cakes.
I want to say in the middle of January when I went to the doctor. That's what it was.
Really?
But I just started, like I said, changing, doing a lot of videos, looking at stuff.
See, if I can get up like today, I would have done me 2 miles. You know how I used to take y'all walking with me? I used to love to walk. Huh? What you say, Rosa Williams? I used to love y'all. I worked out. I didn't sit at home. I went to the gym. I worked out 5 days a week. And we to know. And I took everybody walking. Everybody had to go walking. And it's a track right up the street from me. And I love it because you can see the person the whole mile. You know, you're not going through no dense areas. But now with this foot drop, I can't do it. You know, and then with that disc, that bulging disc, that's why I needed that stimulator in my back. And I just want to be able to get all this excessive weight off of me. And I want to get all that weight that this steroid is putting on me. And I think if I can just get down, I will feel so much better. Now, I'm not getting no younger. But the quality of life can improve even when you're old. Hey, Mother Patricia Davis. Yeah, Gwen, I need to go to the post office too. It's amazing the things you used to do you can't do no more. And I miss those things. That's kind of like the same concept. You don't miss your water till your well run dry. You think about it. Some of y'all miss y'all kids when they were little in the house. Now, when we were going through it, they was driving us crazy. But now you home by yourself, you miss the sound of feet. You miss the sound of your children arguing and doors slamming. You miss your husband walking through that door. You miss him, now he going to be with the Lord. You miss your wife, now she's going to be with the Lord. You miss all the things that used to aggravate you. That's why you got to be careful when you say, you know, you getting on my nerves. You got to be careful. Oh my God, from Zion, if you knew what a nerve felt like, you won't say you getting on my nerve. This is positive today. Let me tell you, we're not talking politics. We talking positivity. We did our Black History moment. And we're talking about life. And we're talking about when things dry up in our lives. When friendships dry up in our lives. When life dries up. We still got to stretch out. We got to find. We cannot just stay there and dehydrate ourselves. We got to find another source of water, another source of life. If you don't love me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want to be around me, don't come around me. If you feel like the friendship is dried up, quit forcing it. Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's dead. You can't beat a dead horse. It ain't gonna move. Well, you can beat it, but it ain't going to do nothing. They say when a horse breaks its leg, the only thing you can do is shoot it. But what about when we get to a point after we realize that it's dried up, that the raven ain't going to bring us no bread or meat, and that the brook is dried up? It's time to stretch out. It's time to move. You hear that tree fall in the woods? That's why you have to be careful in the woods. Ain't nobody cut no tree down. You heard it fall? That's why I tell people, you can't see the forest for the trees. Across the street, my neighbor and them's tree just fell in the woods. You can be walking through the woods. You have to be very careful. Because you can be walking through the woods and you don't know the state of that tree. And it can fall on you. I live in the country. They teach us all that. You can't see the forest for the trees. A tree just fell across the street. I'm going to have to zoom in as far as I can. Back up in the woods, a tree just fell while I was on live. I used to weigh 367 pounds. Now I'm 220. I only changed my eating to more healthier foods, no medications. I'm so happy for you, Cynthia Gibson. You know, I try to keep myself to a certain clothing size. And I was very comfortable in a size 16, 18. I feel like with a 16, 18, I could get everything. Now, when I was younger, yes, I wore 5 or 7 or 9. But reality was to stay between 123 to 135 is hard. You almost can't eat nothing. And even when you that small, your body changes. Your body shape changes. But when I was in church, I knew that size 16, 14, 16, 18, I could still buy any outfit, go up a size. So it'll fall the way I want to. See, when you buy clothes, let me break it down. If you are a size 24, go ahead and get a 28. So it'll fall right. Especially if it's a free flowing outfit. Some people stuck on the size. I ain't going up no size. I'm an 18. Baby, you needed a 20 in that. So that it'll fall right. Do you know half of the models that we see, plus size models, they size 12. And they done put them on an 18. So that you can see how that outfit would flow and fit. They really ain't in that size. A lot of plus size models ain't nothing but 12 and 14, size 12. She passed away, but it was a plus size model. She had worn Next Top Model or something, and she was a size 16. But she was talking about, before she passed away, she ended up getting some rare form of cancer. But this was in the early 2000s, and she was talking about how when they put their clothes on, she was a size 14, 16, but she would model a 18, 20, 22, so that it would look good, you know, and flow and encourage us to purchase it. You go by and you a size 24 and you bought a size 24. Now you finna send it back because it ain't fitting like what you saw. You saying, I thought I would have had more room. I went on and bought these muumuus the other day on TikTok. I knew that I couldn't wear them muumuus because the girls that was modeling those muumuus looked like they was a size 9, 10. And it was flowing perfect on them. I love the way it looked on them. I went on and ordered them anyway. I asked them, I said, is these true 3X, 4Xs? They said yes, they lied. They said it would fit up to a 5X, they lied. I had Kelby's friend Mo, who's a size 7, try them on, and it fitted her amazingly. She said, oh God, it flow, it ain't touching, like you lounging. So what I did was I bought them because I'm going to take them to my seamstress, and she's going to fix them for me. I love when I was wearing a size 13. Now I'm in a size 8 in jeans. Have lost so much weight that it's not even funny. Wow, Jimette, you that small now? Because Jimette, when I met you, you was about a size 18, wasn't you? 16 at least. Gosh, Jimette. Wow, I didn't know you had lost that much because I hadn't seen you. You know, you used to do your videos and your walks on the farm, and I love that. But I don't know. I don't know. I know that some of our problem is what they feeding our animals, how fast they gotta grow food, and that's why I always want to be on the farm. I wanted to throw my seeds out and feed the chickens. You know, we used to hate. That's what I thought, Jimette. At 16, 18, we used to feed our chickens and name them and play with them. But when you didn't see it no more, it was on the table and you was gonna eat that chicken. You know, but they fed it. They would just throw feed out, chicken feed seeds out, and they would eat them and cluck, 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 and chase you. And now, I never seen a drumstick. That's one thing why I don't like drumsticks no more. I never seen a drumstick that big. I eat a thigh. I don't like chicken breasts. They too big, which means they're drier now than they used to be. It's just that They got so much stuff in the food that we eat. Somebody give me a head count on here. Hey, Toy Saverson. So, I hope when I get to heaven, my mansion it's on the phone. Yeah, and I just want to, I mean, if God gonna have animals up there, and I want to wrap around porch, and I want it beautiful, and I want to, you know, I don't believe I hurt and have no aches and pains, so, you know, I'll be able to enjoy the style house and everything. Thank you, Tiffany Thompson. Wait, they don't love me like they used to do. Wait. Yeah, I don't like drumsticks because they so big. That's the only reason why. I do too, Lady J. Thank you, Joanne Pleasant. Listen, some of y'all green supporter badge done disappeared. Please see if y'all can make it reappear. I appreciate that very much. Same way with the stars. We need it. I can't do some of the stuff that I want to do without y'all help. Bridget! Stevenson. Queen sitting right here. She ain't gonna say much. She down there eating. It feels good out here. June! Krista Katie Wooten, I need you to call me. Your green badge is there, George Jameson. Well, some people's green badge disappeared because they canceled their subscriptions. That's why. And $4.99, which is $60 a year. Some people can't afford it. Some people can't. Income tax coming. And some people can pay it up for the whole year. And you don't have to. You can say, well, why should I support you? Well, because that's what this is. It's a network of support. The same way when I bless, why should I bless? The same way when we give each other, it goes around, it comes around. Is my badge there? No, your badge is not there. I don't see it. I don't see a lot of people who had green badges. You can let me know if it's on another page. You can let me know if it's on Bible study page or if it's on Tracey K Mitchell and Friends. But it's not on here right now. But I need y'all to build it up. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I know I haven't been cooking because of my condition and what's going on. But I don't like no Indian giver. I don't like nobody to take something from me and give it to me. I'd rather you not give it to me. That's the same way if you buy me a shirt or you give me a shirt, or if I wear your shirt, I don't want you to tell people every day, that's my shirt she got on. That's my shirt she got on. Why you gotta tell everybody that? I was finna beat this girl up because she was going around telling people, oh, she got on my shirt. You say it one more time. I don't care if I like you. It was my cousin. I'm gonna fight you because you borrow my clothes. And I don't say it. You been had my pants for 2 weeks. See, we used to wear each other clothes because we were poor. But you go around and tell people, oh, that's my shirt. Don't get nothing in my shirt. But then when I go down there to get my pants and stuff from you, they in y'all bathtub. Because they used to throw clothes in their bathtub because they washed their clothes in their bathtub. I ain't going to say. Child, I told her, if you keep on messing with me, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to fight you. And I mean, like, you know, y'all can say what y'all want to, but we ain't always been saved, right? And that just used to make me mad. It irked me because you had to tell everybody, but I didn't tell everybody you had my stuff on. Yeah, and sometimes y'all change bank cards or something, and y'all don't realize that it's connected to whatever y'all got. Just like it did with me with one of my shows that I watch. And so I can't get the show back on my TV. It's on my cell phone. I don't know how to do it. I done tried and tried and tried. Keep trying to get my Zeus back on my TV, and it's on my phone. I don't know.
I don't think I'll be updated. I wonder if the app needs to be updated on TV.
You know, Gwen ain't big to have all them kids. But see, all her life, she wasn't nothing but a size 0 to size 3. Now she about a size, what?
16.
Gwen. Size 14.
No. I'm serious. all my pants is 16s.
I don't know why.
That's what I was in before I came up here. I can get away with a 14 now. That I've been moving up, walking and moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a 14.
She got a job too, y'all. Y'all know she had to go get her a job. Because we both got sick. But I got some blessings. I'm feeling like I want to get back in the kitchen and cook and bake. I am going to do some stuff this weekend because we're going down to my mama's house. Well, it's because she got sick, I got sick. We got really, really sick. Like, it was something hit us real, real bad. After Thanksgiving, we got so sick. And then I turned around and got sick again. But it's that new strand of flu and pneumonia. Flu and upper respiratory. And I hope it's done with me.
Mm-hmm.
She right here. Can they see it? Mm-hmm.
They can see a little bit.
And this is her off day. So she came and she chilling. We just talking. Now, and that's my problem. I ain't ate nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
What you
That's,
got?
I don't know. Something in there. Yes, Eddie. I'm on live, yes.
That little fake ponytail keeps sitting my alarm on.
Well, you need to go to work. Don't worry about my ponytail, boo-boo. Stop watching the camera.
He didn't have to call your ponytail fake.
Yeah.
Ponytail hitting the ring off.
It's like a little bird, Eddie.
Yeah, it's like a little house that keeps setting the ring off. Bye.
Bye. Go do some work.
When you see my new thing I bought in the living room,
Avery showed it to me yesterday.
I'm gonna have to get you to help me dust the inside of it. I'm gonna put those things on the inside. But we need to run and get us some meat run. We gotta go to the cheap meat store, girl, because them tariffs gonna be hitting China, them and some more places. They gonna be going up on furniture and everything. Woo-wee.
I'm gonna get out. I'll get out tomorrow at 1:45.
Then Thursday you got a meeting for. That's for tomorrow, right?
That's tomorrow. I work Friday.
What you saying? Cause that's gonna be rough. I'm scared about that. Some of the stuff we get from other places. Yeah, that's what he said. He said her little tiny ponytail.
Ponytail's on.
Yeah, I wanted her to dust my thing. Yeah, Madre. Food Depot. It ain't no secret. We just call it the cheap meat store. That's all. That's our nickname. And you like that Italian dressing? Mm-hmm.
Now they ranch is like 120. So I stay away from it.
Well, it depends on how you eating. If you doing low carbs, this ain't good for you. Ranch is. I know it, but that's how it goes. I don't know what it is. You can have ranch. You can have blue cheese.
I don't like blue cheese.
But you can't have... Italian got more carbs. Why? I don't know. You would think it's made with vinegar and stuff. But it does. This has 2 grams of carbs. And that ain't nothing but for 2 tablespoons. Ranch is free. You can have mayo. You can do a lettuce sandwich. Take the bread away. Get your romaine lettuce. And put your meat and everything in there. And do an open face like that. It's like you eating a hamburger without the bun.
Oh, yesterday I did a fajita bowl. She
do got some thick hair. Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with trying to do what you gotta do. I'm just not gonna be able to afford no $300 and something a month for no shot. I don't know. My insurance is denying me everything. They denied me my stimulator. And I'm gonna tell you what I did. Y'all know how I was able to buy that buy that console set. They told me that I was gonna need $1,063 and some change to get my injection. When I got there, they told me to copay. Just pay the copay. So I had all that money that I was going to pay for the injection. So I said, thank you, Lord. I'm going to run on over here and get this thing. I keep eyeing. I keep watching this. I keep going. I told Ed, I said, can we go over here before we get our haircut? And then we're going to make it back before the haircut is over. Right? And so Eddie said, what place you talking about? I said, I done found a place that sell farmhouse furniture. And he said, yeah, let's go. And all things work together. Because I was like, how am I going to get this? I got to pay this $1,063. And then on the 11th, I got to go back again to the doctor and pay the copay again. And they wouldn't give me my stimulator. And I don't know how much that's going to cost, right? We're going to have a talk about that when I go back on the 11th. Because it's got to be out of pocket. So I'm going to see if the doctor will work with me. And not charge me what he would charge the insurance. You know, maybe, hopefully, $10,000. But I used it. I said, you don't move it, you'll lose it. It was already set aside to pay them. They didn't need it. I bought me my console. God is good, y'all. You got to be wise. You got to work smarter. You got to know how to use your money. You got to be a good steward. Now, that don't mean you can't go and get you some things, the desires of your heart. That's not what that means. Because we all have desires of our heart. That don't mean that we got to quit living. Now, I ain't been in no movie. Don't get me wrong. Don't start all this stuff because 45, 47 is in there because y'all know good and well. Yeah, that's how much it was going to cost me. I done paid that plenty of times. That was good. Sister Tracey, I can relate to what you're saying about the cost of the injections. Mine was $500 and Alex had to pay half of it. And really my cost was extra because I chose to go under anesthesia. I didn't use anesthesia. I used my own medicine. I was so loppity-dopey-dope. I put my medicines together. My nighttime dose, I gave it to myself during the day. Do you go to the black farmers? I just told you how far away our black farmers are. If I went to a black farmer, I would have to drive 3 hours. But I'm going to tell you something, Lady J. You got to realize this color thing, black or white, farmers are farmers. We got to support our local farmers. We need them. I don't want to drive 3 hours to give somebody some money. And I got a local farmer here that if we don't support them, they're going to go out of business. Yeah, it's one called Swanson Farm or something. And it's near it's down there near it's about 3 hours away near Augusta. So I said I was going to put a call and ask them how much it would be to ship it because I wanted to buy a whole cow. Now, what they give away, I wanted to get more short ribs and oxtails, and they could have kept that flank meat and stuff like that. Now, Gwen, you know, I just thought about it. Mm-hmm. I got some, when we went to the farmer's market, I bought some stuff to make. To make steak Philly steak.
You sure did.
And you can take that and do a steak Philly cheese salad.
Ooh,
anything you just omitting, you know, the bread and the potatoes, and you can have a sweet potato instead of a white potato, but you can have you can have potatoes, just a little. You got to make up what day you want it, because you got to have carbs in your body. Everybody have to have them. And I think if you eat them in moderation versus saying you ain't going to eat no carbs, you won't gain weight back as fast because your body getting a little carbs at a time.
Yeah, I don't like sweet potatoes.
Well, I'm just saying you can have a white potato, but just like in moderation. And if you do that, you know good and well you ain't eat no bread with that potato.
I haven't been on bread. I think he went had some bread probably, I want to say 2 weeks ago.
Well, detox. Detox is about 21 days.
Yeah, I've been doing salad. I got some probiotics.
And I do better with portion control.
Yeah.
Like I got them, them little tiny plates you saw and stuff. That's what I do. When I be really strict like that,
yeah,
I take and I eat with everybody else because I can't cook no 2 different meals. Mm-hmm. I eat what they eat, but if it don't fit in that plate, I can't have it. Yeah. So it's portion control.
I couldn't eat the cucumbers or the boiled eggs because they were always sour on my stomach. But I started taking that probiotic juice, and I was able to eat. You need to do
you a pickle you some cucumbers. And you'll like them.
Cucumber salad.
Just take your cucumbers and pickle them with some onions in them and vinegar. And you can put a little sugar in there since you're trying, but you ain't really using the whole sugar. It's just going to marinate them. And you go in there and get them out that jar. Put you some garlic in there. And a little ginger. Baby, I'm going to show you how to pickle you some. Okay. And then just leave them and let them set up. You like pickles?
I do.
All right, and then on top of that, you can do the same thing. Pickled boiled eggs. Mm-hmm. They're good.
But see,
and you take your sausage and put it in there. Yeah. Pickled sausage.
I used to buy them all the time, but
we're gonna make it.
They started souring on my stomach, so I couldn't eat it. But the probiotics, the probiotic juice, I started drinking that before I eat any boiled eggs or anything.
Just the same way you can have a crab ball if you wanted it. And you can put it in a jar. You can take the pickles, you can take the crab meat, you can take the boiled eggs, you can take the onions, you can take all of that and put it in a jar with your butter and stuff. I don't eat that stuff either, but mostly what I eat, white potatoes. I bake mine and love sweet potatoes. They are very healthy. For you, they have vitamin K in them. I eat small portions out of a small plate. I'm gonna tell you something. Oh no, pickled sausage, you have to get somebody else. Oh, Deacon Calvin, pickled sausage are good.
It's really good.
Baby, pickled red hots, pickles, sausage is real good. The long links, they're good. And if you get the red hots, they'll turn the vinegar red, and you put the eggs in there with it. They're good. Jeanette do her whole entire vegetable. Jeanette do pickled vegetables. She sent me some. They're gone, but it had corn, it had broccoli, it had carrots and everything. Because you know what? If something happened, folks, that's how folks preserve their stuff. I'm so disappointed with. I applied for a grant with my local city. I approved after 5 years of trying to get the roof. Here comes 47 and put a hold on funds. My heart is broken. Pat Cobb, what kind of grant was you doing? That smells more about. It don't smell like no puke. I never eat pickled sausage. Y'all ain't never had pickled sausage. Yes, y'all have. You know they be in a jar. The long red hot links, they be in a jar.
You can get them from around
at the fetch and step stores. I got some to send you some of my pickled eggs. Ooh, Jeanette, please, I'll pay for shipping. Jeanette, you got to get Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or something so I can send you some money. What kind of grant did 47 stop you from having? 45, 47. Was you going through USDA? You live in a rural area? Pickled pig feet are good. Pickled sausage is good, Deacon Calvin. Do you like beef jerky and stuff like that? Pickled sausage tastes like beef jerky. When they get through with it, when they get through pickling. Then Kevin, I need to buy some and send them to you. Was you going through USDA? The rural development? I was trying to talk to Pat Cobb. A lot of stores sell them. Pickled sausage in a jar, pickled eggs, pickled pig feet, all of that. The cucumbers. And then Gwena grew up, so I do too, Tina. Gwena grew up in Mississippi, down there in the Delta. They do pickled Kool-Aids. Kool-Aid pickles. Federal funds, no community development with the city of Fort Pierce. I don't know nothing about that. I can't stand the smell of them. Ooh, I eat them in a minute. Give me some. Me and Tat sit around here and we eat pickled cucumbers till our lips turn white. They look like my lipstick. I'm gonna look into that, Miss Pat. Miss Pat, you live in the city limits of Fort Pierce? This is not a rural development thing. This is something else I don't know nothing about. I live in Georgia. I don't know nothing about that. How many people I got on here? I can't stand the rain against my window. Bring back sweet memories. You want to hold this while I walk over there and walk back so they can see how good I'm walking. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get up and do my little walk again because my foot feels like it's trying to go back in that little numb. You know, I can't let these pants fall off my bunkum because they're too big. Oh, man. Jesus, help me. I can't stand the rain.
Will you stop that? I'm about to flip this camera. Wait a minute.
When is it clap?
No, I'm not doing this with you.
When is it clap?
Huh?
When it ain't clap?
I'm not doing this with
You
you.
didn't see it clap? Huh?
Ma.
Wait. You don't love me like they love me. Wait. When it ain't clap?
Hey.
Wait up.
Huh?
It didn't clap. I didn't make it clap.
Ma, I'm not doing this.
I didn't make it clap like the strippers. Wait. When You don't think I could be a careful girl?
I'm finna go. You be cutting up too
You
bad.
don't think I can sing? Wait a minute, it didn't move.
Ma. Past the mess. I know.
You see him?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready. I'm gonna go and yeah, she passed the mess, honey. Hey.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Oh, today?
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could go walking today.
Where you wanna go out? Cause I told you I gotta do at least an hour of cardio.
At least an hour?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Jamel said you better not fall.
You see that? Wait. They don't love me like. Wait. What they gonna do when I get sexy?
Good.
What they gonna do when I turn sexy?
I don't know what they gonna do.
When the Lord put the feeling back in my foot.
Listen. She said, yes, ma'am, you were indeed clapping that thing. Don't hype her up. Don't hype her up, please.
Was it moving? To the I don't know how to make it clap. I really don't. When I don't know how to make it clap.
Ma, we is not talking about making nothing clap, okay? No.
Wait. Eddie, move my stuff around. Wait. You know what we got to do? We got to get this yard ready for spring. We're going to have to spray paint the bumblebees out here. That's done faded. That bit one done faded. I need us to get busy to open this up. Eddie still got Christmas stuff out too. That thing got to come down.
Oh, yeah, because them kids going to be ready for them Easter egg hunts.
Yeah.
I don't even like mango. I mean, blueberries.
I'm going to do one more, Gwena.
Go ahead.
Got to get that pull out of my leg.
I'm finna go do some bench press.
Oh, who you finna press?
What? I ain't pressing nobody. I'm finna press to work tomorrow.
I can feel it a little bit.
Mm.
Is you gonna go in the house with me real quick?
Yeah.
Let me have the phone.
Let me get my stuff.
Okay, when you get mine too, I got a phone in there with my book. Wait! Come on in the house with me, y'all. You want me to help you talk some stuff? I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door for you. She'll crack up when if she see you. Y'all, come on in. I'm hot. I really want to stay out here, but I gotta do this, y'all. I'm opening the door for you, Queen. I got to do this. I got to get. Oh, you know what? You're so dirty. Don't be messing with my husband. Come on in. Come on in. So I want her to look in there and get a rag and wipe these shelves out. Because they dusty to me. Oh, they just look like that? But they still got to be wiped. But they look dusty. If that's the way they look. This stuff, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna be able to get this stuff. Because the tariffs is gonna be. Yeah, that's my. I'm gonna put that inside of there. Bueno, will you take and put look in there and get a little white rag, and we're gonna wipe inside the shell. Take the price tag off. That was Gwena. She was picking with the dog ringer. Deacon Calvin said this look cluttered. Deacon Calvin, I'm moving that stuff out the corner, and I'm gonna get the floor swept up. Deacon Calvin, quit talking about how my house look. You ESD. Find something else to do. Oh, this weather feels so good. Make me want Eddie to go take me to a picnic outside. It's hot. Gwen, how many degrees is it outside? I need to go back out. I feel that sweat hit me. I need to go back. I want to go exercise just a little bit more. If I was over my sister Jamel's house, she ain't told me to come visit and stay with her. I would walk the farm with her every morning. And we get up and fix breakfast and send brother-in-law on about his way. And me and her would be cooking and baking and pickling. But she ain't told me to come stay with her, so I can't. Can you find... Oh, Lord Jesus. I can't see these... Can you find pickled tripe down there? I haven't seen any. Now I can buy some tripe down here. Let me tell you something. I can buy. Deacon Calvin said it looked cluttered. I can buy some tripe.
Tell him he looked cluttered.
But and then my mama, I gotta go get her some sauce meat. That's why I want Gwena to go take me down to the cheap market because I want to get my mama some sauce meat for her birthday. Our convenience stores, like 7-Eleven, we don't have a 7-Eleven no more. Sells pickled eggs and sausage. I'm gonna have to buy some and let Deacon Calvin try it. I don't really care how many. You know, I know y'all keep telling me how many people on here, but at the end of the day, guess who on here? You. Guess who gonna pass through because our attention span is short. TikTok used to be, you had it. Yes, you did, Deacon Calvin. You did say, girl, that wig is cluttered. Who you calling? Whose wig is cluttered? Deacon Calvin, you talking about me? Oh, he said your wig was
and
cluttered.
Your mama's is cluttered.
Oh. Don't talk about my Kim Kim. Make up somebody else.
What, his girlfriend?
At the church.
Anybody else?
His slinkerling. Say it.
His sneakerling.
Yeah, say that. Tell him in his face. He looking at you. Tell him.
I could tell you something else, but I ain't gonna do it because it ain't my life.
Cuss you out in Spanish. She gonna say Benahana teriyaki, sakasaki, rice to fried chicken. You keep messing with her.
Mama.
Just shut up, Gwena. Telling how much I take the price tag off the thing.
I'm just like, wait a minute.
I told you how much my shop was gonna be, so I just used the money.
This piece came too.
Isn't that over there?
Well, that ain't bad.
No, baby, I had to pay extra for those two. I just told you.
You know I don't be paying no mind.
Oh, he said he ain't studying you. Let me turn the camera around so she can see you been a Hana teriyaki sukiyaki chicken. What you say?
Oh, sweet and sour sauce.
Oh! You is sweet sweet and sour sauce, teriyaki, chicken, shaki, vinegar. I don't know. Chicken Calvin, she got you. Let me get the broom and sweep real quick. She got you, Booker. Baby, hold on. I'm going to sit y'all down. Y'all going to have to just watch. And pray my pants don't fall down. Who's typing under Tracey K? Deacon Calvin. That's who typing under. Not me. Sophie, I told y'all all the time who that little snickerlink is. It don't be me. It be Deacon Calvin. But y'all think it be me. Oh, you blocked me. You blocked me. You did this. You did that. You blocked me. You blocked me. You did this. You did that. You blocked me. I don't know. Just like something simple, not too much. Bring me the broom and a dustpan too. Because I'm going to get over here in this corner. Wait! Y'all, you did this. I don't like you, fat. I don't like you with your big fat back. But you know what? Today's a new day. I just can't get over that Willie went to see John P. Key. I'm trying not to hold grudges. Did I tell you what Willie did to me? He went to go see John P. Key, my favorite gospel artist. And he didn't even ask me to go. And then he said if I would have fainted, he would have took the camera and show everybody. Yes, he did. I don't think it's gonna come out. No. I just didn't get the little dust off. I didn't eat my dining room dusted up. Your dog would be messing it up. I was out.
I fucked her out yesterday.
Ain't she something? Ooh.
Sure did. I said, honey, you just get into it with Philip, I heard.
I don't know.
I said, because he came and he told me.
He's smart, huh?
Well, he's my big brother. He don't do that. I said, hey, friend.
She want Philip them to give her all that attention that she used to get. Yeah. They did do her wrong. They just cut her bone dry. Y'all, I need a maid. I'm looking for a housekeeper. Yeah, it ain't gonna come off. I just said wipe it. And then in the middle, you see them black people up there, them figurines, I'm gonna put them down there. Over here. Just playing it. I think that'll look good in there, don't you? I took them out of one display.
But are you gonna move this again?
I ain't moving it.
Or this thing right here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Charlotte, but I used to attend a few years ago. Why did you leave, Cynthia Banks? Why did you? I decided to take a stand, not believing I'd lose some of my friends, but I'd rather live right than in hell lift up mine eyes. All of God's people just stand. I need a housekeeper. I'm hiring a housekeeper. Please don't ask me where Natalie is. She's been gone a long, long time. A long, long time. And then she tells lies. And then she said, oh, I'm gonna come do your clothes. No show. I'm gonna come do your clothes. Now what I don't believe in, I will pay you. Once we negotiate, I will pay you, but I'm not gonna beg you and pay you. You are doing a job. You are hired to do a job, and your performance must be to the job standard. Some housekeepers want to run through your house. They don't want to move stuff or fold the blankets and put them back in the basket. Like I got a big basket for our throw blankets when we watch TV. I had one. All she seemed to do was to steam the floors and clean the bathrooms, and she'd wipe off stuff. But then when I would be like, but why you didn't fold the blankets? Oh, I didn't know if you wanted me to touch that. Or why you didn't take that sweat top and stuff and fold it down and not put, oh, I didn't know. So I told you to do it. Turn around, you did it again. And what Willie said, turn around, you did it again and again and again and again. L.Y.F.E, I was just about to say, you can always call. Shut up, Deacon Calvin, you ESD. You ain't nothing but an ESD, a troublemaking ESD. But see, some people lazy. I wanted to join a church and he only had partakers. Well, let me explain that to you. That's the same thing, Miss Cynthia Banks. Actually, John P. Key is correct. It ain't no such thing as joining a church. You have to be a partaker with Christ. So you should have stayed, because basically he was teaching you something. And what he was teaching you was push her back over in the corner a little bit, so I'll let her fit on there. Pull her in front of that. That's her piano. Yeah. So basically what he was telling you was that there's no such thing as joining. He wants you to have a relationship with God. He wants you to be a partaker in the kingdom of God. Joining a church ain't nowhere biblically say join. It's the same. But he wants you to have salvation. He wants you to be saved. He don't want you to just be at a church for membership roll call. It's the same thing. He just using a different name. That's all it is. I watched him talk about it. He explained that situation. He said he don't need no members. He got enough of them. In other words, he don't need you running around there saying, I joined this church. I'm a part of this church. But you ain't trying to live a holy and separated life.
Well, what you think? Or you think she can go over here?
They all can stay in that middle part. You can put them all together, because if you pull them close in around that piano, they'll all show. Yeah, like pull her in a little bit more. Yeah, pull them in a little bit all the way to, yeah, Now push those other ones. Bring the other girl from up top. Bring them around. They supposed to be centered around that piano anyway. Put her directly in front of the piano. Yeah, it'll work. Let me show y'all how she got it. Push her on in some though. Pull it all the way up to the piano. Yeah, like that. And then turn it. There you go. Pull them other ones in. There you go. So now when you shut the display case, you ought to be able to see them in it. Shut that display case and let's see. That's the only reason why I moved them, so I have a reflection of something in there. I do a little bit. I could have really left them where they were, but this so cluttered anyway. I can shift some stuff around now. Yeah. But yeah, that's the same thing. But if you happy where you are, to God be the glory, honey. I ain't never been to his church. I listen to his music. I listen to his preaching. I know his background. I've been following him. I love John P. Key. I've been following him for so long. I used to call him my boyfriend, just like Luther, But I know John is married and he got kids. He's been married several times. Shut up, Deacon Calvin. Don't worry about my display, because you said it was crowded. So you don't worry if I'm going to add lights. Don't worry about it, Deacon Calvin. If I do, I'm not going to tell you. You just going to have to come and see. And it ain't got no lights because it's farmhouse. But I know how to insert lights in it. I know how to get it.
Better for me to drive down there.
Drive one. Yeah, because then you won't have to worry about transportation. When you go for your birthday, Myrtle Beach, you want Willie to come visit you?
No.
Somebody going to be in Myrtle Beach on their birthday. His church is awesome. Yeah, that's all he meant. He explained that partaker thing. He really did. He did a whole video on it. I would drive. I love the countryside. I love to go through Marion and all of that. And plus, on top of that, you ain't got to worry about no rental car, because them rental cars are ridiculous right now. And I would drive, so I would, yeah.
I looked at it.
Shut up, Deacon Calvin. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show you this. Deacon Calvin said my cabinet was too cluttered, and he won't let me enjoy it. I don't know what to do but to get the white set or a set of white candles to go on there so it'll look like checkers and not chess. That's what I'm thinking about. And then the other stuff, I'm gonna put me some books in there. Yeah, I mean, when does he become an interior design person? Gosh. He always want to decorate for Christmas. Decorate your house. Gosh, leave me and mine alone. I got 13 different pieces of furniture in this house. I need a maid. I got a something right over here. I need to unwrap it and see what's going on with it. You see that piece of furniture? Let me get a figurine over here and see what's going on with it. I got it wrapped down. I don't know if I done broke it. Hold on, let me get it. Don't go nowhere. I wonder why I got it wrapped down. I know one of them, I think I broke.
The man need to vacuum this room when she get home.
She need to clean that. She ain't gonna do it right. I know one of them I gotta put the wings on. I be keeping stuff. I got so many boxes full of figurines. I have to figure out what's going on with them. So this is one. You know, I don't sell no more. I don't know if she broke. She don't look broke. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta get a maid. Queen could come clean for me, but she ain't got time. I'll pay her too. You pay people. If you pay one person, you pay another. I hear something chiseling, tingling-a-ling-a-ling in here. I'm gonna open it up and see if she broke. She don't look broke, do she? Unless it's a tiny little piece done fell off or something. She don't look broke. Hold on, y'all. She pretty. I'm trying to get something fell. Her hand broke. I can get some glue.
Put that on.
Her hand is broke off. But it broke perfect, didn't it? It broke perfect. Yep. That's her hand. All I gotta do is get some glue. It's in my hand. You know, I had movers help me. What kind of glue will I need to use for her? What kind of glue? What kind of glue? I got a whole box. I bet you everything broke. I got another one over there. Something broke on it. They was breaking my stuff when we wasn't here. Boxing it and throwing it everywhere. Now I'm going to have to put her. I can't lose this hand. What do you use for this type of stuff?
Use regular super glue.
Super glue? Mm-hmm. Put her hand in here. Until I need something to glue her hand back. I'm gonna keep her put up. Super glue. Use E600. Is that what that's?
Yeah, that's what they use to bedazzle. You know, to do the rhinestones and stuff on the shoes. Too.
Where you get it at?
You can get it from Hobby Lobby.
Gorilla Glue. Gorilla glue they say. I got a lot of stuff that's done been broke. Y'all want to see another pretty one? You have to come out and come back in. Something that dries clear.
Yeah, exactly. Something that dries clear. Definitely.
Cement glue. Gorilla glue. Okay. I got a lot of stuff that beautiful pieces. I can show you. I used to sell it. When we go over there and get me the one laying down right there that I gotta glue the wings on. She right here. All of it come from over here. Child, I got so many of them. Not Gorilla glue. Why is it? Oh, your heart monitor. Her heart speeds up fast. Right there. Yeah, be careful though. The wings got. I'm gonna show you another pretty one. I gotta put the wings on it. The wings is off of it. Here's another one. Something failed. What failed? Huh? Child, I was going through. I just couldn't do nothing about it because I had to use whoever I had to use to help me move. The Mexican lady just was breaking everything. Oh, me sorry. Me sorry, me sorry, me sorry, me sorry. So I got everything wrapped. Me sorry. Oh no, me sorry. Me sorry. Me sorry. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No Gorilla Glue? I don't know. Wait. I have to put it in right and say, wait. Yeah, they was destroying all my stuff. You can't find all this stuff no more, y'all. Unfortunately. You got to be careful because you can't find this stuff no more. So, we just keeping everything. I got to give me some glue. I'm going to have to get Queen to go get me some glue. And she'll have to bring it over here. We just been keeping everything like it is. And laying it down. Because my wholesale, I used to get all this from wholesale and stuff. I can't get it no more. I got so many pretty pieces. I can't get no more. So, E6. Okay. E6,000 is what they said. And this is, you have some, I do got some bad, you ain't seen half of my figurines. Girl, I can pull them out left and right. I got some showstoppers. I even got a lamp that y'all would love. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to have to get this out. Hold on. Put that in here. Lay these back over here on the table. Just going to lay it like this. Queen, can you lay them back over there? I got a lot of beautiful stuff. I got beautiful pieces that I just got to fix some stuff and feel like decorating my house. I got to feel like it. So I just keep stuff for you. I got a lamp that'll blow y'all mind. Queen, can I show them that lamp over there in that corner they don't never see? Just sit it down anyway. Queen, just sit it on the table. Anybody gonna mess with it? Can you find a place to? Well, sit it up there with some balls. Don't worry. Yeah. Turn around. I'm going to show y'all a pretty lamp that ain't going to keep showing y'all nothing now. Please go get it. Go get what?
The lamp.
Oh, y'all so nosy. But I'm going to show it to you.
You asking?
I know. No, she said, please go get it. Wait. They don't love you like they want to. Wait. Ain't she cute? Ain't she good? Yeah, I plug her up. I gotta clean my glass on her. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. I know it. I got some show-stopping pieces. I really do. I'm just not gonna pull all that stuff out. Okay, can we put this back and I'll leave it alone? I'm not gonna pull all that stuff out. I gotta fix me something. Oh, I do. What I do is I got stuff in boxes. I got 3 storage buildings. And I got stuff that gotta go to the storage from here. I'm finna open my sunroom up. Yes, she's sassy. I used to sell black art. That my pictures and everything. See? I used to sell it. I can't get it no more, but I used to be a seller of black art. You see? The frames and everything. Black art. I can't get it no more. Half of my vendors, my wholesale vendors, went out of business. Yeah, half of the stuff that I had. Me and my cousin that used to sell furniture together, we was talking about some stuff, how we can't find some pieces, and the vendors and the stores have went out of business. I got some showstop figurine pieces. I got some All God's Children collection. I have it. That's got Sojourner Truth in it. It's got all those different things. I got some good pieces. But I gave some things away too. I think I gave Tiffany a black art picture. Her mama, a black art picture. They took it back to Chicago. Now this picture right here, I got that from Ross a long time ago. Yeah, I got Annie Lee. I got some Annie Lee stuff. I got some of her stuff over here, Annie Lee. I got her Holy Ghost picture. I got several of her pieces, Annie Lee. Do you have a picture of Black Jesus? No, Monique. No, I don't know engraving images or anything. Yeah, Tiffany said that. I thought I did. No, I don't try to put Jesus in no color. I don't try to just make him be black. I think we're all in his image and after his likeness. That's God. He sent Jesus, some of him to earth. Okay. And, I have Annie Lee figurines and All God's Children. I do too, Tiffany. That's what this display is. I think that we have to understand that we're in his image and after his likeness, and we all have to get beyond the color of the skin. And I do. I just think he is our creator. He's our lover of our soul. I think God sent him because he wanted us to see that there was a way that you could live sin-free in the flesh. And with that being said, a topic of discussion, that's your choice. I'm not trying to convince you how you see him. That's personal. Remember we talked about personal but public, private but public. So my personal relationship will be made public, but all my views on everything won't. We have to stop this. We're no better than other people that we want to call him black or get in a dispute over it. We're no better than other people. I don't keep images. Just like when we grew up, we had a picture. We had 3 pictures on the wall. We had Martin Luther King. We had Jesus, that white Jesus with them blue eyes, and we had JFK and Felix the cat. People don't do that no more. And folks used to think hanging Martin Luther King up in the house and stuff that we were going to have good luck. I remember I grew up in a house. My grandmama would have a fit if you mess with that Martin Luther King, that white Jesus picture, or that JFK picture. We don't decorate like that today. Just like you see some people where it's a white Jesus at the table at the Last Supper, and then you see a black one, and then you see one that's, you know, the I don't get caught up in that. I just really don't, y'all. I just think we focus on we miss the points too many times. You know how we was talking about people get stuck up on a title when that lady talking about the Holy, it's not a Holy Ghost, it's the Holy Spirit. Well, if you read the Bible, it called it the Holy Ghost. It said when they was in the upper room that the Holy Ghost fell on them. Now, you all ought to know that a Holy Ghost and a spirit is about the same thing. But for y'all that think a ghost is like boo, and then a spirit ain't, a spirit can torment you too. It's the same thing. Like, I mean, like, what do you think? You think we talking about Casper the ghost? You think we talking about a sheep? That's just like y'all think the devil is a little red man with a pitchfork that's on that can of meat. No. He not. He a spirit. He ain't red. You ain't finna have no devil in red sitting on this shoulder telling you don't cuss them out. And an angel over here saying, please pray, please pray. No. How many people is on here? No, you're not. Y'all shut me out. I think this weekend I'm going to make a potato poncho. Take down my mama's. And I'm going to make them some fluff. Because my sister asked to make a fluff. And to make some cream cheese pie. Legions were spirits. There were many spirits is what they were. Yeah. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know why my numbers are so low? 2 reasons. Because we were talking about 45, 47, and all my white people went away almost. The second reason why is because I talked about him, they pulled me out of the algorithm. And the only way I can get back in it is if y'all share me. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not going to talk about 45, 47 every day because I come to realize now that first 10 days were very stressful. I'm watching now to see how much he going to take from Muskie Buskie. And I cannot hold my peace like some people and my emotions. And what has really made me realize when they do come back, I don't know how I'm going to feel about them when they do come back because I feel like they left. Did they leave in peace because they couldn't stand to hear it, or do they stand strong in the belief that he has, which hurts my feelings because that means you want him to take away from me, a minority, and you don't really love me. If you think we deserve to go backwards, you don't love me and my people. And I thought about the story with, and we're not doing that in Bible study. We're going to finish what we was started yesterday. We're going to get into the stretching out part. Because when I stretch out, I can bless you. But I'm reminded with Esther. When her uncle Mordecai told her what Hagar was planning to do to her people. She had to rep her people. She took a chance of being beheaded. She stayed in that courtyard till that king recognized her. And she got favor. And if y'all mad at me for standing up for my people, if you gone, you gone. Go to somebody else's page so they can shout your name out. Because we build true bonds over here. What's up, Doc Rump? Doc Rump on TikTok last night, somebody kept calling somebody Doc McStuffins. I thought they was calling Doc Rump. I thought it was you. I went over there to see. I said, is that Doc Rump? Doc McStuffins? But I can't feel no type of way for you leaving. I agree. But I had to be like Esther. I have to take a stand sometime. What did you say? I agree, cannot hold my peace. Right? Esther took a stand. She did. Yes, they were. I have come to believe they were. That was the purpose. Fear, stress, confusion, and distractions to be put on us. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure the first 10 days. And people can say that it was or wasn't. When you find out that somebody's trying to touch stuff that tries to put you back in slavery and set you back and make you be on minimum wage and the way you living, and you can't keep a job, and you messing with federal jobs, and you messing over here, and you messing with people's money, you messing with people's time, planes falling, mishaps happening. How can aviation not realize these that a jet is flying so close to an airplane that's about to land, then another one, and this happening? That's a lot of triggers. That's a lot. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. And for everybody on here that's worried about their coins and staying into the algorithm, well, you don't have to. You don't have to be me. I ain't asked nobody on here to be me. I ain't asked nobody to cook like me, flow like me. I like to laugh. I like to have fun, but I'm serious. And I'm also educated. I'm not a dummy. I don't sit around here. I don't play that. I don't play it, and I study to show myself approved. And if you don't know by now that I can't do anything with my dialect and how I talk. I taught on the book of Esther last night. Yes, Esther is a great book to teach on. It's been stressful. And you can take me out the algorithm. I don't really care, because at this point, things have shifted and changed, and I'm waiting to see what's going to take place, because whatever happens to TikTok, it's going to affect Facebook. And Facebook keeps asking me, do I want to merge my stuff to TikTok? So that's a strong indicator that somebody's over here has bought into that particular app. Because there was a time that we barely could even share the stuff that we had over here. There was a time that we would get hit for sharing things over there. Why in the world would I want to merge my stuff over here to over there if it's two different entities? Why? I understand with Instagram, and I did that with my Mama's Comfort Cooking page. If I go live, it gets Instagram too. But, huh? So we things are happening in our face, but you missing the point. Have you ever seen something you said, you go back and watch that movie and you say, I didn't even see that. I didn't catch that. It was for you to catch. It went over your head. You go watch the movie the second time, you pick up on stuff. You go watch the same scene, the sleeve is wet. Part 2 on the same scene because they retook it. The sleeve is dry. You be like, wait a minute. This, especially on Tubi. They don't know how to edit. Baby, that sleeve will be wet. He coming out the pool. The next scene, everything on him is dry. You be like, Lord, po Tubi. I don't want to be a Tubi actress. I feel like Tubi is secondary. You get what I'm saying? I want to be in a real movie. I want to be in a real one. I want Tyler Perry to come get me and say, come on. Look what this net doing. Look what she doing. She hide from AA. You're going to see AA in action. She come to the door. Yeah, y'all, that's what I want. Huh? Is she? Oh.
But nobody outside.
Oh, well, maybe she just... Oh, well. How was your school day?
Good.
Huh? She brought you something to eat.
What is it?
Huh?
What?
Wasn't it on the dining room?
Outside.
She outside?
Yeah, her car's on.
She ain't found her yet. She used the whole government name. We keep telling her, quit calling her that. She won't. She coming back. She got to change clothes. Because, see, I raised her. She old. You don't stay in your school clothes. Time April come in, she take her school clothes off. And she put on a t-shirt. That's why y'all see her in that t-shirt. She put on a t-shirt. And she know not to eat in them school clothes. You know, you got church clothes, school clothes, and play clothes. She gonna catch you when she get ready to come over here and give me a kiss. This thing laying in the floor. Yeah, y'all, so I don't know. Curled up like a baby. That's the mama. Yeah, that's the mama, honey. Ain't big as nothing. You gonna lay down there, you go to sleep. By the time she go up there. Honey. How was school today, bird? Oh, Lord Jesus, show me how it was. Wash your hands.
I did.
You wash your hands? Pull your pants down. Okay.
Mama, but I don't get what she is. Literally, her car is...
Well, come give me a sugar booger.
No,
Just give me my sugar,
her
Ava.
car is... Hey, you! Sour face, what you doing?
A sour.
Dang!
Got her.
I did so good on one of my tests today. 100.
All right, now.
And progress reports are coming in tomorrow.
Don't nobody want to smell your feet.
Let's see. Is outside?
You know, I let people persecute me. Y'all listen to them. They said Ava didn't know who her mama was. They said all that stuff. And I had to keep her under control because she'll set it off. But I knew eventually y'all going to realize when people on here that be lying, they just go to the next page and start with the next group of people. They got into it with everybody. And they come back around and lied and did that and called the police and sheriff on me and all that kind of stuff. And then they'll say people calling it on their kids. So, y'all see, y'all be around long enough. Y'all gonna realize the truth.
Imagine you parking your car all the way down the street.
She said, hey, sour face.
No.
Oh, no.
Like down the street and then going back there.
She wasn't gonna hide that hard, Avery. Queen, you got to give me that book on that table you brought in because it's got my phone in it.
It's cold.
What's she doing?
The cherry is frozen.
I'm going to get me something to eat before. Yeah, they was messy. And then now you see the truth. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. But listen, y'all. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I'm going to tell y'all this much. We had a good talk. Remember the DAP and what the DAP represents? How the DAP started. That's your Black History Moment. DAP. It stands for Dignity and Pride. And the DAP was founded and started in the Vietnam War. And that was the way the soldiers recognized each other, gave each other a DAP to let them know I'm proud of you because we could not speak until spoken to. And it was our form of love. So we would go like, what's up, man? And the finger represented acknowledgement. And we still use it in the church today. In meetings. In other words, to say, excuse me, I need to leave out. Excuse me, I have something to say. Excuse me, I'm re-entering the room. So it was a form of acknowledgement and permission. We have so many great things, so many happy things that we don't have to talk about the sad all the time. You know, we don't have to talk about the sad moments because they'll make you cry. Tomorrow talk, I think I'm going to talk about plantations. A couple of plantations and different plantations. I also want to talk to you tomorrow about a known fact about a place in Atlanta, Georgia that has a hidden secret that some of y'all don't know about. Well, I'm telling you how it started. We used to always give each other dap. Even when you come into a room now, you say, "What's up? What's up?" That's what it meant. All my hands clear on it because I got Bible study at 4:30 today on life lessons. I'm going to put something on my stomach. I want y'all to join me at life lessons. I feel so much better walking. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel a stretch and I need to stretch. 4:30 on life lessons. We had a good talk. And if you are a Caucasian on here, Black history is not scary. It's not all dark and it ain't going to always be sad.
Look at good. Put the camera on now. She did my kind of ticket.
And so, with that being said, you can stay around. And for those that hung around and did stay around in these 10 days that was very stressful for me and every person of color, thank you for hanging around and staying around. That meant a lot to me. Thank you for just showing up. You may have not wanted to hear what I had to say, and it might have got you a little upset, but you didn't leave me. There's a tiny little passage in the Bible, and I'm not going to tell you where to find it. But Jesus said, if you was with me, you never would have left me.
Look.
I'm going to say that one more time. So when the room get full again, and I don't say your name no more, I don't acknowledge you, you can highlight it. My Joy stayed with me. Maricia Smith stayed with me. Julia Krause stayed with me. But if you were with me, you never would have left me. I love you. Tell them bye, Big Face.
Bye.
She gone, y'all. She out. When am I going to see you again? You don't want to do a run to get us some food?
Mom, what kind of food?
Meat. When we go. Because you're going to have to eat meat on your diet.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the cheapest place to get it. You know that?
Yeah. I wish
And then get your ox. You can eat oxtails. You can have all that.
Yeah, I wish you would have said that yesterday. I was down there yesterday. You know, I had to go to the doctor.
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Where did Michael Jackson go?
Put S in front of it. Snap.
Yeah. Not yet.
Ma'am.
What about the girl we know from here, huh? He got something?
I reached out to her.
No? But you can cook. Damn.
Yeah, definitely.
But how's y'all food looking over there?
I mean, that's cool because everybody been pitching in. Like I said,
Okay. If not, I'll just go over here to the Mexican store on Tennessee.
Yeah.
And see if they can cut me up some
I definitely.
short ribs and oxtail. That's what
I
I'm.
just got a couple of weeks, bro.
And then here. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just know we can get stuff cheaper down there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm done with Walmart because they supported the DEI. I'm done with Target.
Target too. Yeah.
And so, I mean, Kroger didn't. I ain't fooling with Publix. They too high anyway.
Well, you can buy one, get one free on that coupons. You just gotta click.
I'm not fooling with them. I'm Kroger, Ingles, Depot, Costco. Not Sam.
When I tell you I'm about to cancel my membership from Sam's, I would rather give y'all $65 at Costco's. But when I tell you they chicken salad, baby.
Costco.
Woo!
I'm gonna get me some. We're gonna go down to
Like
Costco.
this. Look, kind of container like this, chicken salad.
What?
It was delicious. That's what he shopped at, but it was delicious.
And they got the best lemon cupcakes. With the little lemon, it's the icing for me that's not too sweet. Oh my God, they so good. They're really good.
So yeah, we went there. Well, he went there.
You love even your enemies? Well, you know I tried to love my enemies. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna get off of him. Okay, I love you. Okay. Go on and shut that down.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I say I love my enemies, and I probably do, but I never know if I really love them until I have to cross their path. I want to. I don't have nothing in my heart against nobody. I'm not going to deal with them. I really don't want to even consider people my enemy. I just want to consider people a learning. She fine, Monica. I just want to consider people a learning experience. And just say I love everybody. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even see you as my enemy. I see you as being done with. I see you as a learning experience. And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. That's how I see it. I really do, because I feel like life is too short and time is built on swift transitions. And some of y'all who say y'all like me right now, y'all shift. Y'all shift left and right. You don't never know what you done to somebody. Some of y'all want to get close to me, and you want to get close for the wrong reasons. And then some of you feel like because you can't or you haven't, you run somewhere else and try to defame somebody that ain't never done nothing to you. Y'all, if I told y'all how many ops I had at my surprise wedding, it would blow y'all mind. Some of y'all upset at this very minute. I ain't never seen grown people be so upset and angry. They get mad if their name ain't called. You get mad because you not the best friend, the closest one, or you ain't in a group, or you ain't in a crew. Why? 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 I had one lady, she started all this stuff, y'all, because she couldn't be in the crew. I helped get her page and everything, but she could not be in the crew. Why? Be you. And I won't want to be or be engaged with nobody that didn't want me to engage. I won't want to be around nobody that did not want me to be around them. I just wouldn't. I'm self-sufficient. And we have to be self-sufficient. It's so many things in life. I was reading about this one man, how he formed his own town. And and some people in it gone. He was very self-sufficient. He took care of his own.
Mama.
Huh?
When the win?
She gone. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cause y'all gotta realize it's 54 countries in the continent of Africa alone. And a lot of them bigger than the United States. Gosh. The largest continent that we got is Asia. The poorest continent is Africa. The oldest continent that we got is Australia. Wow. 54 countries in Africa alone. I don't know. The richest city is New York, but the richest state is California. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And your oldest continent is Australia. So history is amazing. I love history, and I'm going to keep on with history. And Black history is not for the month of February. Black history is 365. Black history is history. Black history is American history. It's history. History in itself. The making of history. And we can't even just start with going back to the slaves. We got to go back beyond that. We got to go back to the simple fact who wrote down and captured anything prior to Christopher Columbus, who didn't discover America. We got to go back and talk to the natives. If we really want to put history, the true history of America, we got to talk to everybody. We got to go up to the Appalachian Mountains, and we got to talk to those people. We got to talk to Native Americans. We got to talk to the Europeans. We got to come over here and we got to talk to the indigenous people that was already here in America. You see what I'm saying? We got to go to the 4 continents, the 4 corners of the world. We got to pull this in. We need to understand where the Spanish slave ships came in. We need to understand about the settlements of how Louisiana and how they Creole. And then over here, we got to understand about the different things and what happened in Alabama. We've got to hit these streets. We got to find out how and know about your 13 original colonies and then how they became the states. We got to understand why is it important to change the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf of America. Why? We need to understand and know about Canada. And Canada is about 1 point something billion cubic something bigger than America. Canada is bigger than just a little bit. They're almost equal. And why they, that country sits by itself. And they don't bother nobody. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference between America and Canada. America can be a bully. But Canada is nice, nasty. In other words, Canada said, if I was you, I wouldn't do that. Don't do that. But if you do, lights out. Canada said, but if you do, put those tariffs on us. Lights out. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I've told you. I haven't bothered you. I don't like bullying. We'll see. Because I'm not going back and forth with you. So, 4547 said, I don't know about that, Prime Minister. I done offered them to let us buy Ontario and all of that. I don't know. I don't know that. Y'all know I like to do illustrations. I don't know. We're going to give them 30 days. Don't put no tariffs. Don't put no taxes on their import-export for 30 days. Mexico says, Trump, we've been good to you. We put up with you. Send our people back to Mr. President. Mr. President. We do hereby let you know. We do fake a lot of your stuff. Mr. President, if you put the tariffs on us, we're going to cut off all of your different things that we do and we take care of and we pay and we play. We're going to send all your people back over to this over here. We go to Mexican refried rice and Spanish beans and we're going to do it. And he's like, okay, wait. I better not do it right now. Wait. And so he said, put a stop on Mexico for 30 days. Plus, they are part of, we know Great Britain. We know they are part of it, babe. We know that. We know that. I want to know why Great Britain hasn't said anything in defense of Canada. They don't need to. They don't need to. Canada know what they're doing. And then, so now we're dealing with China. And this is just like the stubbornest standoff I've ever seen. We already know China is stubborn. China don't like us. But China owns more of us than we do. And China is like, bump y'all. Put it on us. And that curio Miss Tracey got just tripled in price. Who want to buy it? Who want to buy this console? Because I'm finna charge you double what I paid for. That guy told me, he said, come Tuesday, that display you bought is finna double in price because we get it from China. I said, you can't get nobody local to build it? He said, Americans, we LAZY, we don't want to do stuff. So we import and export. Tracey, if I live close to you, I would be at your house every day, watch you all the time. You are on it. I love Black History. Tracey, you are bringing, I love, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. I never could see myself dating, but I had a friend, and he was Guatemalan, and we was friends. But I think in the 8th grade, I had a crush on him. He died. He was my friend. We graduated together. He went with one of my girlfriends because, you know, we just couldn't date outside our race. And it just wasn't a thing. We had one girl did that in high school, and everybody just was staring at them. But the long and the short of it, before he died, he sent for me and some more close friends to come out to our friend's farm. We got to love on him and hug on him. And he got cancer in the military. He got it. He was in the Navy. And wherever they had to go, whatever his body took in, it gave him some type of cancer. And he died. He was just in his 20s. I miss him. That was my friend. He taught me some Spanish, like amigo, na ego, na via laga, nuchas, na breches, via legli. And Mexico, y'all, you got to understand how some people got to feel. You take down you didn't have to do that. You took down your international signs in Target. And you took them down in Walmart. Why did you do that? I know I'm supposed to be out for here, but why would you take your international signs down so quick? If you gonna really tell us that we are all American, now you trying to tell me, and I ain't even got on this, but I want y'all to know, because y'all don't act like y'all know. Lord, and we know how them people love Bobby Lee. But did y'all hear that he trying to make Robert Lee share the same day as MLK Day? Listen here, you Bobby Lee, Robert Lee people up there in Virginia and different places. Bobby ain't finna share Marty's day. My uncle taught history and art at Texas Southern University. Did he? History is amazing. Yeah. You didn't know that. I don't call him Robert Lee. I call him Bobby Lee. They trying to let Bobby Lee. He wants Bobby Lee to be recognized on MLK Day too. Do y'all know who Bobby Lee is? Do y'all know who Robert Lee is? Robert Lee is. Baby, I could talk about this all day. How long? All day. Yes, it's so much. But my triggers are coming down. The first 10 days, I got a vent and I'm going to get off of here. I'm finna go into my act. The first, oh my life. All my life I had to fight a girl child. She ain't safe in a house full of mine. And I just had triggers the first 10 days. I thought they was going to send me back to the field, Project 2025. Ooh, Bobby Lee. I couldn't do it. The city water company put it on their door for foreclosure. Put what on their door? I don't know what you're talking about. I I was having all kind of anxiety. I said, I'm going to pee on their cotton. I'm going to cut and set the cornfields on fire. I said, I was not taking it. I was going to pack up my bags and go to Bali. Yeah, Bobby Lee was a general, but it don't matter. Bobby Lee, he was. But Bobby Lee don't need to serve me Martin's Day. I was going through, I was feeling mighty tired. That day he swore in and he started signing those executive orders. I was feeling mighty bad. I was feeling mighty low. But I knew that was a God. I said, that is a God. Oh, Lord, Jimmy. I said, I know that is a God. Because I can't take it. I was ready, y'all, to leave. I was thinking about, I was sitting in this jail, nearly done rot to death. I was thinking about it. I done sat here in this United States. I done sat here in this here jail and nearly rot to death. You want to put Bobby Lee. You want to put Robert Lee on the same day as mine. I can't. But that day, when he didn't sign that executive order, he messed around and signed the same Black History order that he's supposed to be doing away with. I said, I know there is a God, because he got to be crazy. He just signed it, the Martin Luther King Day again, and he just signed Black History because he wanted to have his pen moving. And he signed the same thing he was getting rid of, but I knew that was a God. It had to be. Oh, you just signed the same order that said we could have Black History Month. Is you going to let us get off work early? Put that in there. Yo, why y'all still got me on this here camera? I was finna go in here. If you call me that woman named Norma Henderson one more time, I'm going to block you. Because, baby, I know I looks better. You call me that name one more time. You got one more time to do that, and I's blocking you. Period. Pooh. One more. Do it. Try me one more time. You don't know who you watching. You better find out. Look at this. Honey. Have you heard of the new Somnus Baptist Church in Baltimore? They will pay you big money to come and speak on the Black History Month celebration. I promise you, go listen to the new Somnus. Come on Facebook. I haven't ever heard of them. I could speak on a lot of things. Do y'all want me to tell y'all another hidden fact? Tracey, I couldn't find the White House official order for the daylight savings time, but from what I read, states previously voted and will choose to stick with permanent daylight savings time if we would keep the hour sunlight in the evening. I told you it was already being talked about prior to 45, 47. He didn't make this up. They were already talking about it. I'm going to give y'all another known fact before I go on Black history, since we just did the DAP. And I want y'all to understand this is a hidden treasure a lot of you don't know, but you may feel it. And this is dealing with Atlanta, Georgia. Now, you do know that Georgia has a lot of sad history in it. You do know that Georgia is one of the 13 original colonies. Do anybody else know any of the original colonies? The 13 states, well, the 13 colonies before they broke off into states. They're going to have the most history, dark history in them. All right. These are your settlers. These are the people that originated and put everything in place. And when they took these 13 original colonies, and when they began to break them up into states, they said each state will have their own governing decisions. And each city inside the state will have their own mayors and their governing local officials. So Georgia's governor is Kemp, right? The city of Atlanta mayor is one. Then all the other cities surrounding it, each city has their own mayor. That mayor has established its own council of people, right? So we are one of the original colonies. Anybody else on here state is an original colony? If so, drop it in your state name. So Atlanta is one of the states to me that don't show enough homage to slavery. It does not. New Hampshire. Okay. Is there anybody else? But they one of the states that you don't find like a lot of plantation houses like you do in Louisiana, like you do in Savannah, Georgia, and different places. Yeah, Pennsylvania is one. New Hampshire. So have anybody been to Atlanta before? Have any of y'all been to Atlanta before? It's one place you may have views that you don't know that played a big part of slavery. New York, Massachusetts. Have any of y'all ever been to Atlanta? You been to Atlanta? Have any of y'all ever used our transit system called MARTA? MARTA. Have anybody ever used our MARTA station? MARTA stands for Metro Atlanta Rapid Transit. Has any of y'all used, I say, moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta? Have you ever used MARTA? M-A-R-T-A. Okay. If you've ever used MARTA, MARTA is located between Peachtree Street and Alabama Street. It's in an area we call 5 Points. 5 Points. All right? What you don't know about MARTA, yes, MARTA is smarter. What you don't know about MARTA, if anybody in here from Atlanta, that live in Atlanta, that use the MARTA system, that's located in 5 Points, where you can catch your trains and you can catch your buses, and it'll get you and move you rapidly through Atlanta. It's just like New York. It's the #1 train hub. It gets you all through Atlanta. It gets you on buses through Atlanta. MARTA, the station that's located, the big hub in 5 Points, MARTA, that spot is where they did slave trades. It's where they would auction off slaves. That spot was a slave trade station. The MARTA station, they don't have no monuments to let you know that very spot where you sitting, that's underground, that's 5 Points, that is our slave station. That's where slaves came through and was sold, traded. It also was known that many slaves in their journeys back and through and trying to get to freedom would come there to see if any of their loved ones returned. They came searching for loved ones, hoping they would return back there. But that is, and we don't have a monument. We don't have a monument. You got to watch us down here. Honey, we real racist. That's why I told y'all I'm not doing no real estate right now. You didn't know that yet? I said because some stuff, I heard Stone Mountain was a slave area as well. The auction blocks, yes, it was a slave trade station. That's what it was. Look it up for yourself. It's the old underground. 5 Points is the old underground. Sits right there, you know, Peachtree and Alabama Street. 5 Points. The underground where they had all the stores and the restaurants. It didn't even stay open long. The 5 Points is what we call it. It didn't stay open long. That's the MARTA station. That's where they main central thing. People walking around there waiting to get on the trains and get off of. But that was our slave trade station. And I don't know, maybe when you down there, you might feel funny. Because we're going to talk about tomorrow a lot of things, plantations. Some of them hunted. Some of the slaves did voodoo. And I'm going to tell you allegedly what they said happened and what happened to the grounds and what happened to the owners. And they said that they put voodoo on generation after generation of people that was connected to those plantations. The next plantation owner and the next plantation owner. That's why my sister left Atlanta, because of the baby. It's bad. And when you talk about diversity, being diversified and removing that DEA that President Lyndon Johnson put up for us, we haven't got there yet. Because my daughter could not get a job in her career. Y'all, my pants is falling down. I'm glad y'all can't see it. My daughter couldn't get a job with her diploma. Yes, it's a lot of homelessness. It's a lot of stuff that holds, you know, spirits. So when we begin to look into some stuff, it'll blow your mind. You're going to be surprised. Child, you're going to be surprised. I'm going to get off of here. Because I got to get ready for Bible study. I need some grocery. I got to get ready for Bible study, y'all. I like talking to y'all. But I can't, my next lesson at 4:30 today, it's going to be good. And see, right now, I thank y'all for hanging in here with me. And I'm going to get back to cooking, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm too intelligent to sit on stuff to make people happy. And then turn around and feel guilty because I didn't share that bit of information. I don't really care what people feel or say, well, you know, her numbers is low because she won't quit talking. Well, you need to talk. I like to tell the truth. I'm a historian, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I wanted to be a lawyer. I did. I wanted to be a lawyer. And I had several reasons why I wanted to be a lawyer growing up. One is because I loved history. I just loved it. And I love the things, the unknown things. And I love to get in there, and I love to write because I loved English. And all of this stuff flows together. And I really want to get in to find some unknown facts and research and things like that. Just like some doctors. Some doctors, I don't know if I want to practice it more so than to know. You got some doctors, they're doctors, but they research doctors. They just want to do the research. I think that's me. I think I just like to research. And no, I don't care what people think. You're going to care what people think. But I don't care what people think, if that makes any sense. Caring about what people think is a natural. That's natural. I don't care, but you're going to care regardless. And I hope that makes sense to you. People say, I don't care what people think. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You care what people think. You care what your mother thinks. You care what your father thinks. You care. Yes, you do. You very much so. It's a natural instinct to care. You care. And ain't nothing wrong with caring. You care what they think. How much do you care? You got to care enough to want to know to change it. So therefore, you got to care. The level of care, I don't know. That's up to you. I feel like you got to care enough to want to do something. And if you don't care, you will never move. You'll be waiting for other people to make things happen. You'll be waiting for other people to make a fuss. You'll be going around telling people, didn't nobody say nothing? I didn't hear nothing about it. Did you hear about it? I never heard nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. You ain't gonna never know. You gotta see, and I gotta get off of him because I be forgetting. I have people like Deacon Calvin that's working and he monitors me. He care enough to come back. Some people try to pick with you. They done and they gonna regret it. Let me tell you something. I've got some people that I'm tell you right now. All that mess that went down last my reunion. Some of them really missing me. I know it. I was a good friend. It's just that it ain't no coming back. Now I do have that in me. When I get done, when I finally get done with you, it's no coming back. And don't tell me what would God do. I know what he would do. I'm not a God. He's still working on me. It took him 1 week to make the sun, the stars, the moon, the earth, Jupiter, and Mars. But he's still working on me. And I'm not going to sit around here and tell you, because my mama didn't raise no fool. After I realized what you're capable of doing to me, you just got to be capable of doing it. When I realize what you're capable of doing, I'm not going to sit here and help you hurt me. And I'm not going to chance my heart with you. I'm not. And I don't care what nobody say. And I love those people that tell you, but you know, we Christians, yeah, that's your problem. You love to say what we Christians. And when you cross over, you can't do it either. We get more souls saved if we were real than being fictitious. You can sit around here all day and say, I love the person that killed my child. You's a liar. You's a liar. You's a liar. You ain't gonna love nobody that hurt your child. You not. That's just like we sing, Lord, don't move my mountain, but give me the strength to climb. Well, you're singing a lot there. Because the Bible didn't tell us that we were going to climb no mountain. The Bible said, speak to your mountain and it be moved. Everything sounds good. But it ain't all doable, baby. That stuff ain't always doable. It's just not. You got to be true. That's how God deal with us. He deal with us in our truth. It's not easy. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it ain't even easy to forgive your own children. You be looking side-eye at them. You had them. It's your child. But sometimes you be like, if it's a question of my love, honey, you be like, I don't know. You be like, well, Pete, I don't know. You don't even want people to mention that child name. I know a situation right now where a girl died. And her mama weren't even speaking. So therefore she didn't even let her mama know how how bad off she was. We can quit pretending. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not. But like I tell y'all, in my mind, I try to say I ain't got no enemies. What I say is I know who to deal with and who not to deal with. What I say is we all got reaping. How we going to reap? It said that which you have sown. So if it's that and you did it that way, you going to get it the same way you got it. Just like when your mama used to say, the way you broke my stuff is the way I'm going to wear you out. You don't have, like Deacon Calvin just said, you can be a Christian, but you don't have to be a pushover. And you don't have to be a stepping stone for nobody. Your back don't have to get heavy and cracked and broke to make nobody happy. If you think so, then you need to search why you feel like you're not worthy unless you let somebody walk over you and play on your time. I'm not going to let nobody play on my time. I'm not. The man that murdered my son, I despise him. He was an old man that shot my son at the age of 21. He didn't even know him exactly. How you going to sit around here and say, oh, I just want to feed him and love him and be with him, and he done took my son before my son got a chance to live? I'm sorry. You can say it. I can't judge you. I don't have no room. If you feel that way, I mean, I really commend you. I am not there. I am not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. God know I ain't there. I'm not there. You not what, Tracey? I'm not there. I'm neither there nor there. Neither nor. All right, let me get off of him. I'll see y'all at 4:30. I'm gonna go put something on my stomach. And I love y'all. And it be